Okay, so it is a new month, but it has been a while. It's been a while. My bad for not uploading, but it is now June, and you know what June means, a new episode of the tier list. And I actually have changed a bunch of things. I got rid of like the bottom couple of categories and basically just made this meta irrelevant. And basically, I hate to say it, but pretty much all of these units are meta irrelevant currently, right? Do keep in mind that this is currently. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this tier list is obviously heavily structured to the hardest content in the game, right? And most of these units are either not good options for that, or they just simply don't have good enough stats. Like, I hate to say it, but like Jiren, right? He really doesn't have the stats to go into the newer Super Battle stages and to dominate like he once was able to. Or the red zone and dominate like he was once able to. Same thing for Int LR Cell. Int LR Cell probably could be taken out, but I honestly would argue that I would rather just not use Int Cell, right? Like, the Android team is just simply much better without him. And I mean, basically all these other units, like, I'm pretty sure those are the two pretty controversial ones that I would say, right? But all these other units, like, come on, like, we get it, right? Then I put has a use, and these are units that are, they're in specific conditions, under specific conditions, of course. They can be very dominant, powerful options, or they have an ability that allows them to be good. Like Physical Piccolo. Physical Piccolo is a great kit. It's just that he's a Namekian, and he really is, like, his numbers are definitely not good, right? It's the same thing like Angel Golden Frieza, right? Their numbers aren't good, but their utility is so powerful that it makes up for it. This Piccolo with an easy A would be very good. But I mainly have him here because, like, you know, long events. Same thing for like AGL Gohan. God Goku can be good for Super Battle Red stages, but he'd get pieced up if he gets hit. LRK and Khalifa long events. These guys, because I don't want to put them in meta irrelevant. Like, I feel like that's a bit too harsh. Like Super 17, I really wanted to put down there, but he's still very good, right? Like 300k defenses. It's not bad, right? I mean, he does hit hard sometimes, but yeah. I mean, regardless, just units that are good under specific conditions. Like this guy, good after he transforms, good after he builds up and has a good team around him. This guy can be good because of the revival mechanic and all that, but he kind of gets pieced up. And these are just, you know, meta-relevant units that have, like, you would run, like, as legitimate options. Like, these are your, like, I mean, if you don't have any of these are your go-to options, right? Right, you get it. And then, you know, these are just the better units in the game. Obviously, we still have, you know, the 7th anniversary LRs as the best units in the game. I did take Turles and Evolution Blue Vegeta down because I did not feel like I don't know. I feel like I was kind of insane for having them above like these TRs. Like these are so like, like these guys are really good, but they're definitely nothing compared to any of these guys, except for you. You guys are like pretty bad in base form, but their fusions just make up for it so much. Except for yours. Your fusion's kind of good, but it's fine. Obviously, you guys are great. Ginyu is so stupid. He's just dumb. Tech androids are dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You do really good damage. You still just are, like, an amazing defensive unit. These guys are incredible, but they're on Radix's team. Oh, by the way, I did forget Radix last time. Completely forgot about him. He sucks, but, you know, we'll just throw him in meta-relevant because of the 200% leader skill. These guys are, you know, the fusions is what makes them good. You know, Janemba's great. Janemba could be, with the 200% leader, Janemba could be amazing. Turles is very good. Obviously, you guys are good. Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu. This is where we get to the point where, like, the difference between these two and these guys is A, their leader skills. These guys' leader skills are horrible, awful, terrible. I mean, like, stats-wise, right? But, like, these guys can control game. Like, they decide matches, right? Like, you get Ginyu out, Goku Ginyu, and he just does everything, right? He does everything. The androids, their utility is just peak. Gohan is like, you get him out and he's just like, he takes no damage and he does like 10 million attack stats. And Cell, triple 10 million attack stats with like 600, 700, 800, a million defense. Like, he's just great. these guys decide matches, where these guys do not. Super Saiyan 3 Goku could do amazing, godly damage, but he's not, like, deciding a match by himself. And same thing with Kid Buu. These guys have aged. Especially, like, I feel like they're both just not in good spots right now. Like, they're both good, but they're not in great spots. Like, either one of them. And none of these other options really matter. Let's just get into the new units, shall we? First up, we have the LR Goku and Gohan. Now, these guys are just, they're insane. They're broken, honestly. Leader skill is an absolute 0, complete fodder. However, super attack effects are good. Units raising defense on super attack effect is a necessity in today's meta. I'm telling you. Every single good unit in the game raises defense, like, on super attack effects. Like, we can go through it. Let's just see. You do it. Do you guys do it? I'm not sure. I forget. I know you do it. I'm pretty sure you do. No, you don't. I have. Do they? They might not. But they have guards, so that makes up for it. These guys do. He does. I believe he does. You don't, but you have guards, so it's fine. You do it. You do it. I'm not sure if they do it. I think they do, though. Obviously, you do it. I mean, we just go through. Like, all these top options, they all raise defense, right? Regardless, though, right? So they do all this stuff, right? Yada yada yada. Who cares? Where is it? This is so powerful. It's unbelievable. It's actually just ridiculous. Like, these guys are coming out of the gate doing like 8 million, 9 million, 10 million attack stats. And then they're doing a guaranteed additional super that's like a 6 million attack stat. Their damage is just, it's ludicrous. It's unbelievable. It's broken. And then their defense is like 600, 700, 800k after they get all their supers. I mean, it's just too powerful. Like, it really is just too powerful. Like, this guy's, their damage is just, it's like Kaioken Goku. Their damage is just free. Like, Kaioken Goku, he just comes out and does like a 10 million attack stat. But, like, these guys don't need intro animations. They don't need any specific conditions. They just come out of the gate and they do it. They just do it. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then their active skill. The condition's not great, but it's not terrible either, right? 59% HP or less starting from 5th turn, or 58% or more starting from the 7th turn, but there's got to be one enemy for the first condition, of course. I really don't like turn restrictions, to be honest, but I mean, it's not the biggest deal because they're just doing so much damage. Like, I don't know, right? Like, they are just doing so much damage that it almost doesn't matter. But, like, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like if this was just, like, multiple enemies, this would be a lot better, because what boss are you gonna fight at the 7th turn that has multiple enemies, right? Like, it just doesn't make really much sense to me, but it's fine. The link set is very good. Obviously, they just have good Saiyan links, right? Like, I believe they share 6 out of 7 with the STR Gohan, the STR Goku and Gohan unit. Great unit. I mean, they're not on a lot of categories, but they are in Goku Family and Super Saiyan. They are on the 200% leader scale for the Goku and Gohan, which is one of the better teams in the game. It's like a top 5 team in the game. I mean, other than that, I mean, there's not really much else to say. They're dumb. They're ridiculous. They are dumb. They're stupid. Oh, by the way, they get guaranteed crits on their active skill turn. And if they triple super on that turn, their damage rivals. I mean, it's like a top 3 turn in the entire game or something. I mean, it's ridiculous. Behind only the anniversary LRs, I'd say. I mean, who else can even rival that? Like, Blue Kaioken Goku, 99 turns deep in a fight, maybe, I guess. but it's just, this is a free god tier, right? Like, I wouldn't say they're anywhere near as good as these guys, because like these guys, having the guard turn 1 is very good, and then when they transform, they're just doing too much. Like, they're super effective against all types, just guaranteed. No, well, not guaranteed, but basically guaranteed. And they got crit chance, damage. We all know what the second anniversary allows us to do. We don't gotta sit here forever and do it. Next up is Cell. That's not Cell. This is Cell. Now, Cell. Leader skills good for Battlefield, I guess. Super attack effects are, honestly, this hurts. Actually, wait. Did I say that Cell raises defense? I think I did, but I lied, okay? This is he's one of the better units in the game, but he does not raise defense on his super attack effects, which is unfortunate, to say the least. He does get defense on super attack and ultra super attack, but just making additionals, it's just better, because, like, I mean, at this point, like, I would say you want to go full crit, but, like, I mean, you are getting this 12% on additionals, and it is an AoE, but, like, regardless, that's not really the point. Solid super attack effects, like greatly raising attack for 1 turn. I mean, you could have slapped defense on there, but recovering 12% HP is very powerful. But, I mean, this Cell, he's at, like, 400k defense after he 18k super attacks. And he's just filling himself up with ki. His attack stats are like 8-9 million because of his amazing pinnacle of the game link set. Like, this link set is incredible. Ultimate life form's amazing. Fierce battles, big bad bosses is obviously like the best link in the game. Shocking speed, which works perfectly well with AGL Cell and makes him brings out his potential all that much more. Obviously, he's just got a good link set, right? Just works amazingly on this team. The Android team is like a top 2 team in the entire game, right? It's just, the Android team, is the Android team the best team against the red zone? I wouldn't say so, but it's just because, like, the 7th anniversary LRs, they just do so much damage that, like, you can just blitz the event. But, like, the Android team is just so well equipped to take down the red zone that it's actually kind of ridiculous. And they're not done getting buffs yet. The new movie drops in less than a week. It's ridiculous, right? But Cell's really good. He's got 400k defense, 8 million, 9 million attack stats, good link set. You know, we get it, right? They're just good. I would take, where did I put Cell? I put Cell already up here. Yeah, I put him in Elite. I've already changed him because I changed everything before I made the video. But, yeah, so that's Cell. Obviously, next up, the RoF Blues. So, this leader skill is both very good and kind of mid at the same time. Master Evolution is definitely a very good category. It's actually very, very good. But, like, Realm of Gods is in an iffy spot right now, right? Like, the team's not really that crazy. Like, Tech God Goku is obviously really good. LR Gods are obviously insane. But, like, I mean, we go through this. The category is not, like, I'll just load in, like, decent time. Category is not, like, dominant, right? Like, oh my god, it's taking forever to load. It's fine. Like, we go through it, right? You're still solid, I guess. You're still solid. Like, you're oh my god, obviously great. You're good. You're we go through it. I mean, most of these options are just at this point. I mean, we just go like look at it. Like, these two can be pretty good. You're obviously really good. You're obviously really good. You're transferring Goku secretly is really good right now. Like, he holds up well. I think he's needs to go up. Wait, I forgot where I put him. But yeah, we get it. Realm of Gods is just not in a great place. But I mean, it still is a really good 200% like leader skill, right? I mean, it's pure Saiyan. It's Realm of Gods. Like, we get it. And this team has great potential for the future. This hurts, the fact that he doesn't raise attack and defense, I'm telling you. every single unit in the game basically needs to raise defense. Like, I'm at the point where I feel like units really don't want full crit at this point. Like, I can't tell you the last time I've went full crit on a unit. Like, ever. Because, like, every single good unit raises defense. And me, I'm of the perspective that, you know, defense is actually, no, I would say defense is 99.99999% of the time more important than attack, and obviously the extra defense from additionals, and it does get you damage as well. This is really cool. I really do. I think this is the best intro in the game, honestly. Like, I really do like it. It's so good. It's really clean too, right? And then he gives himself 3 ki for 3 turns. That I really don't like that. I do think that he should have just given himself. I think this should just be permanent. Like, I don't really understand why this is not permanent. I mean, I guess it's not the biggest deal since it's not raising defense, but like this should be permanent, like in my opinion. But I mean, it's neither here or there. And then he's like a mock kid boot, right? Like he gets basically 1,000,000 damage every time he supers, right? Every time he builds up his passive right here. Typically, I see him raise his attack stat by 1,000,000. So he'll be like, he'll start out at like 4,000,000 attack stat, shoot up to a 5 and a 6,000,000 if he triple supers, and then he'll typically go up to around like 8,000,000 attack stats when he's fully built up. Between that 7 to 8,000,000 range, right? And then his links are obviously very good. This is good, whatever, who cares. I mean, they do have a lot of good teams, right? They obviously on the movie heroes, so they're obviously on the LR Gods 200%, which is very good. Actually, they're not on the 200% because they don't have Kamehameha. I forgot that. Yeah, they're not on the Kamehameha, which is kind of an L, but it's whatever. They're on their own. Goku Family is a great team. You know, all these other categories kind of suck. Power Beyond Super Saiyan is obviously the same team as movie heroes. But yeah, they only really have like 3 teams. They have 3 teams, which is actually a solid amount, right? And then we exchange, and they become really good. Vegeta's really good, right? Obviously, he gets defense now, which is awesome off that super attack effect. And then he creates Rainbow Ki Spheres for 3 turns. Again, I think this should be permanent. I really don't get why they're turn restricting it. I mean, units have come out before that can just Rainbow Orb change, the GT Dokkan Fest I'm thinking of. I really don't see why this guy needed to have turn restrictions, but it's whatever. Gets 150% attack, obviously. This is good. Just standard stuff, right? And then he gets this, which is very, very, very powerful. With his Rainbow Orb changing, 95% of the time, I'll get 4 Rainbow Ki Spheres. Especially with Tech God Goku linked up with this guy, it just feels free, right? And then he gets, obviously, this extra key to help his Rainbow pathing, right? Because, like, if he didn't get this, he would be like Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? The EZA Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who gets power from Rainbow Orbs, right? But it's very rare that you can get all the Rainbow Orbs because, you know, Rainbow Orbs obviously link with other Key Orbs. So, I mean, it typically will go through those Key Orbs rather than getting you 4 or 5 Rainbow Orbs. However, not with this guy, because he gets that extra key with the Rainbow Orbs, which is very helpful for him. Then he gets this, and when he gets his full passive, he's typically like hovering around, I don't know, like 300-ish K defense start of turn, maybe 350, and then obviously like when he's maxed out, of course. Typically I'll see him around like 275-ish with a couple dupes, but I mean, after he supers, he's like far above 600k, 700k, which is very, very good. And he's doing like 7, 8, 9 million attack stats that are guaranteed crits, and the damage is just ridiculous, right? But there's something about this unit that just makes me like stutter step a bit, right? Because like on paper they seem very good, and in practice they're very good. But I feel like they're going to age badly because I don't understand why this is limited to 3 turns. Like, this has no reason to be limited for 3 turns, and his Rainbow Orb Changing has no reason to be limited to 3 turns. Doesn't really make sense to me. But, I mean, I guess, right now, they're still very good, right? They're probably, are they a top 5 TUR? Yeah, I'd say you'd slide right there, right? Like a top 5 DOKKANFEST TUR. That's not an easy, of course. Because Ginyu is obviously far and away the number 1 option. Tech Androids are pretty clearly number 2, and then these 2 are very arguable to me. Well, I mean, these 3 are really arguable to me. I feel like Ginyu's significantly better, though, than all 3 of these guys. But, like, you could put Cell here, you could put Goku and Gohan here. It's just that, man, I really need to stop sucking off the androids, man. It's just, yeah. But, yeah. I think I like this. I would say you guys are better than me, though. I think I like that. Would I say... Is that good? I think that's fine. Would I put Kid Buu in front of you guys? No, I would say Janemba's. No, I wouldn't say that. But yeah, I wouldn't say that. Whoa. I mean, these ones aren't really supposed to be... The only ones that are, like, ordered by, like, how good they are these top 3, right? Because, like, these like, I'm sorry, I can't. I could care less to try and, like, put them all in order, right? But these top 3 are what I would consider, like, the creme de la creme, right? And obviously this guy's, where is he? Yeah, this guy's EZA recently came out. His details recently came out, and he looks like he's really bad, but we'll see in game. I think that's it, though. Majin Vegeta. I'm just gonna go through and explain some placements. Majin Vegeta is very good, but he's just limited. Let me put him up there because I don't want to be like seen disrespectful of these guys, right? Like, I would say I would say Majin Vegeta is better than Trunks. Like, I would say that. I mean, you're better than. Like, I don't want to order them, but like I end up ordering them. But like this one's not ordered, right? But this one I would say is ordered. Like, I would say Kid Gohan's better than Tech Gogeta. Tech Gogeta is just in a weird spot right now. STI Vegeta, I would say borderline sucks. In fact, I'm gonna move them down. They're not really meta relevant, but they're just like really good, right? It's just for the red zone though, right? Like, everywhere else, they're pretty good still to this day. Broly might still be the most underrated TUR in the entire game. Like, it's actually insane to disrespect that Broly gets. These guys should be so much higher. Their design is like, it's a god. Like, they have like a god tier design. They just have no teams. Where are you running them? Like, they suck. These 2, they're aging, dude. Like, it's like STR Vegeta. I feel like it's just fallen out of the meta. Like he's meta relevant, but he's not really, right? It's like these guys are like coming. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe the 200% leader skill for Namek Goku will save him, but like full power Frieza, third form Frieza sucks now, and due to that, like, this guy's fallen significantly in my eyes, right? It's just not good for him. But yeah, I do think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too outrageous. So my top 10 TURs. You're the first 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I would agree with that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, this is fun. Oh, yeah, we'll wrap this up here. So that's gonna be it for me. And thanks for stopping by.